Hey everybody, this week we're going to talk about the fruits of the Spirit. You've probably heard of these before. Think about it and see how many you can name before I read the story, so take a second. So let's see how many you remembered by listening to the story. The Bible tells what Jesus is and how kind and loving he is. God sent the Holy Spirit so we can become more like Jesus in the ways we think and behave. In the Bible, these good things are called the fruit of the Spirit. The more we get to know Jesus and the more loving and kind we are towards each other, they see the fruit of God's love in us. The more we get to know Jesus, the more joy we have in our hearts, and it will make others happy too. They see the fruit of God's joy in us. The more we get to know Jesus, the more peace we have. While others around us often worry, they should see the fruit of God's peace in us. The more we get to know Jesus, the more patience we have. While others around us can often get annoyed, they should see the fruit of God's patience in us. The more we get to know Jesus, the more kindness and goodness we have. While others around us often don't care, they should see the fruit of God's kindness and goodness in us. The more we get to know Jesus, the more reliable and gentle we are. While others around us can be unreliable and harsh, they should see the fruit of God's faithfulness and gentleness in us. The more we get to know Jesus, the more self-control we have. While others around us can be selfish and greedy, they should see the fruit of God's self-control in us. So now, after you've listened to the story, I want you to see how many you can list off the top of your head that you just heard. Good job. They're love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So the fruit of the Spirit are things we want to have in our lives. We want to love other people. We want to bring joy to other people's lives. We want to have patience with people. We want to be kind and good towards people. We want to have faithfulness to keep our promises, but also faithfulness to God, right? And in our worship and in our prayer. And also be gentle and have self-control. It's all about interacting with each other and how we can make the world a better place by having all of these things. Jesus' biggest commandment was to love your neighbor as yourself. And these fruits of the Spirit are ways that we can do that. So we're going to make a craft that'll help us remember all of these great things for us to do. For this craft, you just need a piece of paper and all sorts of different colored markers. So we are going to create a pear today. So I'm going to take one color of marker. I'm going to just draw kind of a little half circle on the bottom of my paper, and I'm going to color it in. I'm going to pick a different color. And I'm just going to put another stripe under my pear. And I'm going to pick another color. This time I'm going to go a little bit in to make my pear. And color that in. And keep going. Pink. And then I'm going to leave this part just white. I want to outline it with a black marker. keep getting smaller. So you can see I'm using every color I can think of, aren't I? So there's my pear, and I'm going to give it a stem with my black marker, and I'm going to give it a nice leaf. And then I'm going to color in my leaf green. So there's my pear, and then I'm going to fill in the fruits of the Spirit. So the first one we talked about was love, so I'm going to write love. And then joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. So that's how you can help to remember the fruit of the Spirit with this nice little picture with all of them on a different color. And then I'm going to write the Bible verse that this comes from. But the fruit of the Spirit is, and then it would list all of those off, and that comes from Galatians 5:22 through 23. So I hope you had fun making your craft this week. Have a great week, and I'll see you in Sunday school. Bye!